think out of the box. Look for the blue sky ideas. And go out of your comfort zone. You often hear this word from managers, friends, and colleagues. Often you feel, are we really worthy of it? There's a survey in the US News.com. There's an article it mentioned that nearly 75% of the people believe they're not living up to their creative potential. 6 out of 10 people believe they could enhance their creative potential, could enhance their country's economy. 60% of the CEOs, when they were interviewed, they said creativity is the important leadership quality that is required, compared to 52% of integrity or 35% of global knowledge. And this survey has been conducted by IBM. And in the IBM survey, they conducted across 1,500 CEOs from 60 countries and 33 industries, out of which this is the survey which has been identified. Creativity is a very important thing. And we might be wondering, what is creativity? Creativity is the ability to do things, what we dream about, making things into the reality. Some of the time, it's the perspective of looking things from a different world. Sometimes it could be connecting things which, phenomenal ideas, which you cannot relate to it, but coming up with wonderful solutions. As George Bernard Shaw says, you see things and say why, but I dream about things and say why not. Creativity helped in developing a lot of things. If you look at the major innovations which happen in this world, or any technological advancement it may be, or it might be the inventions or the solutions to the problems, a lot of things played because of the creativity or the lateral thinking. And we have a myth that creativity is a talent or it's a gift. It's only for special people. Not everyone could have it. But that's not the truth. The truth is, creativity is a skill that could be developed. Probably might be knowing about Edward de Bono, the author and the founder of the lateral thinking. He says that creativity is a skill that could be developed. I could give an example. It happened in one of the soap manufacturing industry. So what happened, they used to manufacture soap, and they got a complaint that a lot of boxes are being sent out with empty boxes, and they want to fix it up. And during that, what happened, all the engineers, they came up with an idea to come up with having some X-ray machines to identify and fix that, identify which is the empty boxes. But eventually there were some employees that found out a really easy way to fix that issue. They kept an industrial fan which blew away just the empty boxes. What are some of the creative ideas, or to find out solutions for the massive ones where you don't have any solutions? Probably it could be the simplest of the simple solutions you might have, but it's not the complex ones. There was a study which was conducted, and also one other person says that, Jonathan Bunker, he says he's a psychologist, and he says that creativity can also become a habit. And there's a study which was conducted by Epstein. What he did is, like, he conducted a survey, and he employed nearly 75 people from County Orange in California, and he trained the people in a couple of things, majorly four skills. And these 4 skills will help them to enhance their creativity. So what he did, the first, to make sure, capture the creative ideas, whatever ideas you have, captured them. Second point is to make sure whatever ideas you have, and also to get into tasks which you've never done before. It might be a task you have never done before. And third thing, to broaden your knowledge. Or we might be an expert in one particular area, explore multiple areas, learn a lot of things. And the last, to enjoy the things, to spend time with interesting people and interesting things. Probably what he did the same thing for almost 8 months. He trained those people for 8 months. And after 8 months, they conducted a survey to see the people, how the creativity is improved. And to the surprise, and all these people, when they came up with a creative idea, they were able to generate 50% of new creative ideas. And it led to a feat of $600,000 of new revenue they were able to make it. Not only that, they were able to make even reduction in the cost or they were able to make up unwanted reactions. They were able to make up $350 million. So when they were able to, so it's a habit. When they cultivate the habit, they were able to achieve that. Not only that, there were a few other researchers found that a couple of more things which you could do it. For example, a simple thing, kind of sleep on it. What happened, this is in 1993, there was a study which was conducted by Detroit, and what she did was she asked all their students to think about a problem, what they have, and they asked them to sleep, thinking they were going to resolve it. And to a surprise, when they woke up in the morning, and many of the people had unique, novel ideas for the solutions. And to surprise, 50% of the people had a dream. They had the solutions for all the problems what they had. And the quarter of them had the solutions for the problems in the dreams. Okay, and the third point, and again he said two other things which helped them. And one was writing. Okay, we all often do this habit of doing the brainstorming, the second one. And what he said, instead of brainstorming, you can do the brain writing. What happens in brainstorming, what happens, there are a lot of ideas which doesn't get. So many people with the fear of rejection, they don't share ideas. What he said, to do writing, you have a habit of ideas circling in the paper, write ideas. When people write one idea, they develop that, and a lot of ideas could be generated. This is again a study which was conducted in 2000. And in 2000, for this different study which was conducted on doing it with sunlight. What happened, there was for undergraduate students, they conducted a survey. What they have to do is they have to create a collage for the students. And the collage which was done by two sets of students. And one student who did sit apart from everyone what they did. The first one, they did everything in the sunlight and in the woods. It was so outstanding. And the second people who did in the inside room, it was not so innovative of what these guys have done. And the last, what it is to be happy. The people who are not happy, or the people who are always worried or neutral, they're not able to come with creative ideas. The people who are happy are always able to come with more creative and innovative ideas. So probably, you might be saying being here with the myth, I don't have the talent in me. Or might be saying I don't have the gift. Probably it's time to break up the myth, and it's time for develop the skill. Are you ready?
For letting us know how to solve difficult problems with simple solutions.